Whoa. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Charles in Charge Cowboys Sports Report. Schedule release is about 8 minutes away, and we're going to see exactly who we got from week 1 to week 18. We have an idea, I think about 12 games have been leaked so far, but we're going to see who fills in the rest of the gaps when the bye week is. Got word that we got Buffalo at Buffalo week 15. I wanted to play them in September, but alright, play them in the snow most likely because it snows all the time up in Buffalo. And in week 18 at Washington. Two cold weather games on the road last quarter of the season, and we were 4-4 on the road last season, 8-1 at home. After we lost against Tampa, we ran the table at the house. So I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes. Let people start filling in. Hopefully this live show can be a success. If you're watching this and you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share. Our first goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by week 1 this season. When I reach 1,000, I can put back into this channel. What's going on, Raymond? Appreciate you jumping in, brother. Just stay patient. Give it about 10 minutes. Other people are going to jump in. If you haven't subscribed yet, people that will watch this video here and after it's downloaded, if you don't watch it live, please subscribe, like, and share. Like I said, my first goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by week 1 before I can start putting back in the channel microphone, studio equipment, a computer just for this, so I can have graphics and film and whatnot. Right now it's just my Galaxy 9. My Galaxy 9 and Tupac in the background, because we're going to ride on the enemies this season. You best believe that. October 5th at San Francisco, Sunday Night Football. Back to the scene of the double homicide. We're going to bring our homies with me. Gilly, Mozzie, Cooks. And we're going to wax that ass. Week 5, y'all best believe that. And we open the season against the Giants. Beautiful, baby. Only 2 times that Prescott has lost against the Giants was his rookie year. That was 19-20, week 1 by 1 point, because Terrence Williams didn't know how to get out of bounds. And then 7-10 after the 11-game winning streak. So 2 losses to the Giants, but combined 4 points. Other than that, he's not lost to him since. 10-0. So, Giants week 1 at New York. I would assume it would be at Dallas, but it's going to be at MetLife Stadium. And then week 2, Jets come to our house. So week 1 and week 2 have big implications. The ratings are going to be out of the roof. Week 1, Giant. Week 2, the Jets, 2 New York teams. So, y'all know what it's going to be. What time is it right now? It is, all right, 5 minutes until we actually see who we get to play. Hey, my man, have you subscribed to my channel, brother? Because whenever you chat, I'm able to see it on the phone. Mr. Raymond. Raymond Solis. Oh, yeah, and if you're watching this video afterwards, like after it's uploaded, probably fast forward to the 10-15 minute mark. That's probably when it get more filled up on and popping. Appreciate that, Raymond. It's an investment on your part by doing that. So I'm going to tell you something. When I hit 1,000 subscribers and I can start putting back to my channel, I am going, in 5 years, my channel will surpass Mark Holmes. I will surpass his ass. I will never catch Slow Nation. I got utmost respect for him. I'll probably never catch Mike Fisher or Chat Sports by Tom Downey. Chat Sports is humongous. But when I hit 1,000 subscribers by week 1, my channel will grow exponentially. I can guarantee you that. So, here we go now. At the draft. Hey, did y'all know, fun fact, that the NFL draft had bigger ratings in the NFL than the NBA Finals and whatever else was going on that night. The NFL draft. More people watch the NFL draft than they did NBA Finals. I think that's funny. Everybody loves the NFL. Football's where it's at now. NBA can't hold a candle to it. Don't fuck with me. Nigga, you barely living. Don't you got sickle cell? See me having seizure on stage? You ain't feeling well. Hell, how many niggas want to be involved? Shit, we were just talking about Philly, but we'll kill all of y'all. Fuck around and get tossed up by the outlaws. Make sure everybody heard. No, I meant every mother word when we ride on the enemy. Our schedule is going to be much harder this season, but we like it like that. When we had our last dynasty, 92, 93, 94, and 95, every season our schedule was difficult. NFC East was tough. 93, I think only 4 times has a division produced 3 teams into the playoffs. 4 times I think a division has produced 3 teams into the playoffs. And we were one of them last year, and in 93 we also did that. Because the NFC East in the early 90s was the NFC Beast. Eagles were tough. With Reggie White and company on the defensive line. Troy Vincent and Bobby Taylor. Them corners that were there for like forever. The Giants were tough. Still had players from the Bill Parcells era. Washington was no joke. I'm ready to face Buffalo Bill. Man, we got Buffalo week 15. I wanted them early in the season. Because I didn't want us to have to go up there and play in that inclement weather. And in Buffalo, it gets nasty. Real nasty. All right, 6:58. We will exit this and get to NFL Network real quick. So, week 15 at Buffalo, week 18 at Washington. We were 8-1 last season at home. Week 1, we lose against Tampa, as we know. And after that, we ran the table at the house. So we are starting to get home field advantage, something that we didn't have in the past at our new Jerry World that opened up in 2009. On the road, we were 4-4 though. Should have been 6-2 with 2 blown leads. We don't blow those 2 leads. We're 6-2. Philly was 6-2 on the road. The reason being is because when they were down against Jacksonville and Indy at the very end of the game, they came back to take it. Jacksonville and Indy, man, Indianapolis had them on the ropes. That last drive, they just had to stop them on the last drive, and Jalen Hurts ran the ball every freaking play. This season, teams got to realize you got to put a spy on Jalen Hurts. And on 3rd and 15, watch that quarterback draw. Even I can see it coming. I don't see how defenses can't see them at 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 13. He'll get like 17, get the first down. Or if it's 3rd and goal from the 5. You know, he's taking it up the middle. But we need to start popping that boy. Anytime he runs, get to him before you can slide, lay the leather on him, or if he throws a pick or if there's a fumble and he's kind of out of the play, get a legal, hit stick block on him. I mean, knock him on his ass to where he's seeing stars and is starting to wonder if he should start getting more contact or not. Because I'm tired of him just taking off every other play. That will stop this season, I guarantee y'all that. Oh yeah, the Diggs brothers will play against each other. I didn't think about that. 2019, we didn't have Trayvon. 2019, Buffalo ruined my Thanksgiving. We got Washington this Thanksgiving. So it should be like last season we had a great Thanksgiving. This season we should also have a good Thanksgiving. The Redskins, I'm not calling them the Commanders. They'll never be, they'll always be the Redskins. I knew Philly and KC were going to play. It's going to be at KC. Ha, I love that shit. Hell yeah. November 20th they're going to play. So that means we're going to play the Chargers because they were number 2 in the East. We'll probably at the Chargers. Because last season, our 5th game against AFC was against Cincinnati, and I was at home. So it's flip-flop every season. So we'll be at the Chargers this year. We'll have 9 away games, 8 home games. Last season we had 9 home games, 8 away games. All right, here we go now. We'll see what the schedule is, and then I'm gonna go game by game with what I think. Well, I'm gonna predict game by game. Put it to you that way. And I'm pretty good at doing that. I said last season. Everybody said that all we did was lose people, and we got worse to get better. Told everybody that we minimum win 12 games. Minimum. We should have won 14. All right, all right. Let me. All right, I'm good. Right there. Nope, nope. Try to set this up the right way. Hold on 1 second. You see, this is why I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I can start getting a little bit of loot for the time I put into this. And then whatever I get, I'm going to put into the channel to make it more legit. Right now, it's raw. Just my Galaxy and I. Man, I want to know who's going to come out of the AFC and who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. Because you can't pick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and week 18. Here we go, week 18. As we all know who we have on the schedule, we just don't know every week who it's against and what time. But this season we're winning 14 games. We could win 15. That's a big possibility. Hold on 1 second. One of our road games at Carolina. It's nice. And at the Jets. And if we have something to play for, week 18 at Washington. We're not going to lose to Washington again at Washington like we did last year. So at Carolina, at the Giants, and at Washington. 3 of the 9 away games. That ain't too hard. For the New York Jets, until you look at the schedule, the first 4 weeks, the Monday night against the Bills, then they were at the Cowboys, home for the Patriots. Jets are going to be Now, I'm glad we're playing the Jets week 2 because I think they're going to be good this year, but I don't think they're going to start fast. I think it's going to take them about 5-6 weeks to get their legs up under them. Breece Hall, it's going to take him a minute to get back to who he was last year after the injury. So week 2, them coming to our house, I don't think they're going to be 100% as good as they will be, kind of like San Fran was early last year or Cincinnati was early last year. And they came into our house week 2. We beat them with Cooper Rush. So if we're going to play the Jets, I would like to be week 2 or even week 1. I thought week 1 would be really cool. But we're doing the Giants again. Opened up week 2016 at the Giants. 2017. Week 2016 opened up at home against Giants. 2017 opened up at home against Giants. 2019 opened up at home against Giants. Now they're back to that. It's going to be Bills at the Jets week 1. good chance Jets are 0-1 coming into Cowboys Stadium week 2, and they don't want to go to. Jets have 5 primetime games this season. The rule is 6. A team can't have more than 6 primetime games in a season, and they call that the Cowboys rule because the Cowboys were getting like 8 or 9. Sometimes it was getting ridiculous. So they had to cap it. Okay. Apparently I wasn't paying attention, and on the bottom of the screen, they got these schedules just let me see if I missed it. I don't think I did. No. All right. Where is our schedule at? Chicago.
Maybe Hard Knocks coming to visit the New York Jets this summer.
So if this is the Bears, then we should be right after the Bears. Cardinals, Arizona, Chicago, Cincinnati. Any minute now, our schedule will be coming up. We know it's going to be at NYG versus Jets versus Cards week 3.
He's very thoughtful, very thoughtful. He is.
I'm feeling the ones I know already.
And just make sure about their personal life and the questions that he asks and the dialogue that he has on the practice with his company and his coaches.
Cowboys at Buffalo. It's going to be a big game. So at Giants versus Jets versus Cardinals versus Pats. So we got Patriots coming to town. First time since 2015. Week 6 will be at the Chargers. Monday Night Football. So first 6 weeks we have 3 primetime games. That's how it is. Nice. Our bye week is going to be week 7. Not bad. I mean, you kind of want it week 9, but week 7 is fine. Week 8, Rams come to town, which I do not think they're going to pose a threat this year. For some reason, Joy Taylor on Speak for Yourself thinks that they're gonna do something. I do not. Week 9 at Philly. I'm glad we're playing Philly early again, not late in the season. Late in the season, they come to our house. Week 10 at home against the Giants. And at Carolina. Since we were 4-4 on the road last year, 8-1 at home, we'll have 9 road games this year opposed to only 8. We've got to play better on the road this year and not blow leads. That's for damn sure, because we should have been 6-2 last season on the road. Should have won 14 games. 10-4, thanks. Seattle. Seattle's going to be... Seattle and Detroit are going to be tough this year, and we drew Detroit. because they finished second. I wish the Packers would have finished second, just made the playoffs, and got waxed by Niners in round one. So we could be playing the Jordan Love Packers this year instead of the damn Lions. And let the Giants have the Lions, but it's a much tougher schedule than last year. That's Thursday Night Football, Week 14 versus Philly. Week 15 at the Bills, 16 at Dolphins, 17 at home against the Lions. Oh. So we have a tough ending to that schedule. Last 4 games, 3 of them on the road, 2 of them in the cold, and the one at home is against Detroit. Last 5 games, actually, home against last 6 games. Last 6 games of the schedule is a pretty tough stretch. Week 16, Thursday Night Football, home against Seattle. Then we get a mini bye week, Week 14, at home against Philly. Week 15 at Buffalo in the Elements. Week 16 at Miami. Week 17 at home against Detroit. Well, we will know what kind of team they are by then. And then Week 18 at Washington. Again, we'll see where they're at and we're at that time. So that's all I needed to see on that. Now, I'm going to break this down and let y'all know my game-by-game final record will be. And then at the end of the season, we'll see exactly how close I get. I guarantee you I will get 90% of this right. I've got a talent for doing this. I always have. Pretty much keep it real. I mean, not being a homer. Alright, let me mute this real quick. Alright, guys. Alright, 4 people in there now. Alright, so we got the 17 game schedule here. Bye week is week 7. Last season it was 17 game schedule here. Last season we had it week 8, didn't it? That was like perfect. Last season we had it week 8, didn't it? Goodness. How many volumes are on my damn television? One second, guys. Please be patient. How many volumes are on my damn television? One second, guys. Let me get this fixed real quick. Turn this damn thing down. Let me get this fixed real quick. And I will entertain y'all. 1 second, please. And I will entertain y'all. 1 second, please. Alright. Got that part done. Alright. My tablet is broke. So I use the kids. I mean, use the TV right now to see the chats. What the hell is wrong with this damn thing? See the chats. I believe I can see the chats on my phone. Somebody just put up what record do you think we're going to finish with. And then I'm going to tell you mine, but game by game. I'm just trying to get this volume off so it doesn't echo. Alright. This should be fine. Alright, here we go now. Alright. This should be fine. All right, do y'all hear an echo in the background? Somebody put on the chat if it sounds fine or not. Somebody put on the chat if it sounds fine or not. That's aggravating me a lot. I do apologize. I'm gonna turn the damn thing off. Because I can see the chats on the phone. All right. Score predictions with this also. Week 1, we're going to New York. It's gonna be prime time as we always open up the season prime time. Damn, I'm at 27-minute mark already. Giants got better. They got Darren Waller. They improved the offensive line, getting the best center in the draft, John Michael Smith, to, you know, play with Evan Neal, who they got in the first, top 5 last year, left tackle. Kevin Thibodeau, pretty damn good defensive end. Orlando Williams and Dexter Lawrence in the middle. And then they draft Deontay Banks to play opposite. What's that cat's name? He can cover. He's pretty much their only good cornerback until they've drafted Banks. This guy's name always eludes me. The Giants' top corner. Damn it, man. Well, they draft Banks, team up with him. So they got a pair of good corners now. They have a main pass rusher, and they got 2 run stuffing defensive tackles. And on offense now, Darren Waller. They got Jordan Addison, from Tennessee. Boy's got speed. He'll be better than the guy they traded to Kansas City. And Saquon, with a better line in front of him, will run the ball pretty well. But we got Mozzie, baby. Mozzie lined up next to Hankins with OC. Tank Lawrence is right now at this point of his career, he can still get after the passer, but at this point in his career, Tank Lawrence is more of a good run-stopping edge guy. Then a pass rusher, he can still rush the passer great, but Tank Lawrence can stop the run very well. Mozzie next to Hankins with OC and Quentin Bohanna coming in that rotation. Chauncey Golston will be, a tweener also. Sam Williams, Dante Fowler on the other side. Sam Williams. Oh, and the rookie, Fahoko, Michael Bennett Jr. 270 on the edge. He gets at the edge too. That could be 2 really good run stopping defensive ends on first down with Mozzie and Hankins in the middle. I think our defense will be good enough to hold the Giants to 17 points or less. I'd be surprised if the Giants get 17 points, to be honest with you. And we're still going to be putting up points. Kellen Moore is not here, no, but we have so much talent on this offense. We'll get the left guard situation figured out. And if this UDFA Hunter Lupiki can work out, that'll be freaking amazing. He's been a winner everywhere he's went. He is 230 pounds, runs a sub 2.640, a sub 5.640. So he's not slow. He's big and powerful. To team up with Tony Pollard, your lightning guy, and Deuce Vaughn, your jitterbug back, who's pound for pound maybe the strongest guy in the draft. In 95, we opened the season in the Meadowlands against the Giants, 35-0. We're not going to beat them that bad. But game prediction, I'll say 28-13. That's a week 1 win. I bet my house on that. And then week 2, probably be uh, America's Game of the Week. Jets coming into Cowboy Stadium, our home opener. Our daddy, Aaron Rodgers, coming into our stadium just with a different helmet on. The Jets will be a good team this year. Uh, Brees Hall won't be 100% coming back from the injury yet. He won't be that that running back that he was last year. He'll probably get back to that form later in the season. That team will probably get it together later in the season. They open up against Buffalo, so they'll be probably coming to us 0-1, and they do not want to start 0-2. But after Aaron Rodgers did what he did to us last year, coming back 14 down, we got Gilmore now. Our corners are a lot better than their receivers. Our defensive line is a lot better than that offensive line. They have a good defense. They do have a good defense. Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner is the best corner I've seen. I mean, just from his rookie season. If you look at his production and his stats, it is unparalleled. Something that I haven't seen since Prime. Really, Sauce Gardner might be the second coming of Prime. That kid is cold. Whoever he covers, he will take out. But that will leave Lamb, Cooks, or Gallup. And Gallup will be back 100%. Second season off the tear. It'll be pretty good defensive battle. I think we're going to grind it out, running the football. This is a W. I'm going to say 24-10. I think our defense this year is going to be so good to where it allows, on average, per game, probably 14, 15 points a game. On average. Last season, it was 19 point something. The best defense ever played that I got to witness was the 2000 Ravens. They allowed 165 points in a 16-game season. That's 10 points a game. I don't think we're going to be that good. But I'll take 14, 15 points a game. PPG allowed. Week 3, Arizona, kind of in a rebuilding mode. I don't think we go into that game overconfident. I think we go in there and handle business. We've been playing really, really good at home. And we've got 3 home games in a row right there. First Cards, first Pats. So, Cardinals, I think we put up almost a 40-burger. 38-10. I don't see them score more than 10 either. That's a 3-0 start that we had in 2019, that we had in 2016, and we also had in 2008, 2007. Only last 4 times since 95, our last Super Bowl season, have we started 3. Actually, 99. Take that back. 5 times we've started 3-0 since we won the Super Bowl last time. 99, 07, 08, 16, and 19. In 99, we finished 8-8 after a 3-0 start. Lost in the first round. In 07, we were the number 1 seed. One and done in the second round against the Giants. 08, we finished 8-8 after a 3-0 start. Didn't make the postseason. 2016. Actually, we didn't start 3-0 that year. No, we were 3-1. So that don't count. But 2019, we started off 3-0. Finished 8-8. Didn't make the postseason. So starting off 3-0 hasn't been great for us, except for 92, 93, 95, 94. Week 4, the Patriots coming to town. We're going to blow the doors off them too. Mac Jones, their quarterback, or whoever they're going to have a quarterback, is not going to be able to to cut it. Um, the defense will be good. The defense is always good. I'm just 27-10. In the first four games, I'm seeing us letting up less than 45 points. That's 43 points let up in the first four games. So do not be surprised if we get off to a hot start. We're 4-0. Week 5, we're going to San Francisco. Problem with San Fran is, who is their quarterback going to be? Because Brock, he might not even play next season. He got really hurt in that great defense and all. But if they ain't got a quarterback that can, do what Brock Purdy did and, average 38 a game, then they're not gonna do much against our defense. It's gonna be a dogfight. Even though in San Fran we tend to take over the stadium, it's gonna be a defensive battle, low scoring game. I with Trey Lance and Baker Mayfield at quarterback, I cannot see us losing that game. We'll have Tony Pollard, who we didn't have when he went down in the second quarter. And we'll have Brandon Cooks. Because if we'd had Cooks against San Fran in the divisional round, when Tony Pollard went down, then Dak would have had another weapon to go to besides CeeDee Lamb and Gallup, still not 100%. Now you got Gallup at 100%, Cooks, and Tony Pollard will be, who he is, and Deuce Vaughn, who I'm excited as hell about. I think it'll be a close. Come on now. Are y'all guys? For some reason, my phone's having trouble connecting. I do not. If you dare say something in the chat, please. Cause I go through all this connection problem. Right. So, low scoring game. I'm gonna say we might not even reach the end zone. I I don't think they do either. I'm gonna say that game will be 12-6, a defensive game, but we do beat San Fran because that defense got better with Javon Hargrave. It did. 5-0 start. We haven't had since 2007. I just know the talent of this team, and even though these opponents are tougher than last year's, I know there's going to be a few losses in here somewhere. At Chargers, Monday Night Football, Kellen Moore. We know him, he knows us very well. And going to play the Chargers Monday night could be a trap game. Kellen Moore's going to have hurt, looking like Joe Montana because, he can draw a passing offense like no other. Just Dak Prescott cannot execute it. So we'll say that Monday night it becomes a shootout and they take us down, say, 31-28. Week 6 on Monday Night Football. Then we get a bye week. Scores last season with Cooper Rush at quarterback. And I guarantee the 2-3 score win. I knew we weren't going to win by just 7. We come out after losing against the Chargers, stewing about it over the bye week. We come out against the Rams at home and put a shellac on them. That'll put us at 6-1. After got 6 people watching now to recap what I've said from the schedule week 1 at the Giants. Even though they've added who they've added, Dak has lost to the Giants twice. That was the rookie season. Since then, he has not. And we beat them last year. They were 2-0. We went there with Cooper Rush. We beat them. We're going to beat the Giants week 1 in the Meadowlands 28-13. Week 2, Jets 24-10. They got a pretty good defense. Going to run the rock pretty well. Arizona's going to come in week 3 home games. The offense is a mess. We're going to probably shut them down. The defense is still pretty good. So, we'll probably hit the end zone 3 times, get 2 field goals. 27-10, 4-0 at 5 on week 5 at San Fran. Problem is, their quarterback, they don't know who the quarterback is. Trey Lance or Baker Mayfield. And it's going to be a defensive game. But I think 12-6, we pull it out. 5-0. We go to the Chargers, Monday Night Football, week 6. Kellen Moore's got that Charger offense, high octane, rolling. Knock us off 31-28. We're 5-1. Then we go to the Rams. And at Philadelphia, the big showdown, which will probably be 6-1 at the same time. Now, what I'm going to say about this game here, unless they add unless they somehow trade for a Buda Baker. Okay. Again. And can someone explain what's happening there? Whenever it says that I'm losing connection. Please. Anybody chat? Anybody in the chat? Everybody that's looking? No. All right. At Philly, it's going to be a nail biter. We're going to let out 24-21. And we're going to shut the Eagles fans up. We're going to take them out 27-17 because they're going to be getting better. At Carolina, with Bryce Young at quarterback. Thursday night, Seattle at home. It's going to be a tough game. Philly comes to our house, and snowing. Buffalo beats us in a game at their house in the snow. It's going to be a low-scoring, tight game. We lose 13-17. Our first back-to-back losses in the season. Week 16, we go to Miami. The weather's not that bad. They got a high-octane offense, so do we. That game becomes a shootout. I say we take them 41-31. I think Tua really catches fire this season, stays healthy. They got better. Everybody. We're 13-3, and then last game of the season, if we already have something locked up and nothing else to gain, 14-3. 14-3. Now, this right here, I just wrote this down on the back of a bill. I'm gonna save this, and after every game this season, we're gonna see. It'd be ignorant. We're gonna sweep them and say that, like. And I think that 14-3 record gets us the number 1 seed. And if we lock 1 seed with a win against Detroit, week 17, instead of being dumb and we play into the third quarter, probably then pull the starters, we get to win 28-14. We play week 18 just so we can get that 1 week off. You get 2 weeks off like we did in 2016. We didn't play, against Philly the last game. And then the following week we didn't play. We came out really sloppy. We did the same thing in 2007. We didn't play the last game of the season. And, didn't play the wild card round, of course. Came out sloppy. It's not the way to go about being the number 1 seed. If you're going to be the number 1 seed and get that bye week, you play that last game of the season. You play into the third quarter. You pull your starters. You play. Therefore, you only get 1 week off, and you at home 28-31 loss. Week 7 bye. Week 8 at home against the Rams, blowout 40-3. Week 9 at Philly, we beat them 24-21. Week 10 at home against the Giants. Week 13 versus Seattle. Thursday Night Football, it's an nail-biter, 31-30. We win that one, we're 11-1. We play Philly at home, and they give us our home loss, and we're all surprised by it, 28-21. So we're 11-2. We go to Buffalo in the elements, in the cold, in December. We lose a tight defensive ball game, 13-17. We're 11-3. We go to Miami following week. We have a shootout. We win 41-31. Puts us at 12-3. Week 15, Detroit comes to town. It's supposed to be a real tight game. Detroit's looking good, but we come out and flex our muscles and show what we're going to do in the playoffs, and we beat them down 31-7, 13-3. And Washington, if we lock up the number 1 seed after the Lions game, or we know before the Washington game that we've locked it up, we play our starters into the third quarter and then pull them just so we don't have 2 weeks off and get rusty. We beat them 28-14. We finished 14-3. I predict we win the division and get the number 1 seed. That's my quick rundown on the 17 game schedule of this season. And we will check after every game this year. I'm going to keep this, and we will check the score and outcome of every game to see how accurate this prediction is. Please subscribe, like, and share if you have not, guys. Yet my channel is growing, starting to grow quicker now. If I can reach 1,000 subscribers by week 1, that'll be awesome. That is my goal. I cannot do that without y'all's help, Cowboy Nation. So please subscribe, like, and share. Help me to get to 1,000 by week 1 this season. When I hit 1,000, I'll be able to start putting back in this channel, mic, studio, computer for graphics, film, all that kind of stuff. And it'll really be able to up my game to match what I got up here to give to y'all. First class content all day, every day. That's going to be my line. I just found my line. Everybody's got their line. Law Nation is, you're listening to nothing but the best. Mark Holmes is, before every video, without y'all, this is not possible. Rome, it's like I never left. Mike Fisher is just Mike Fisher. Mine's going to be first class content all day, every day. No, Mike Fisher's straight dope, no bullshit. So after all this time, it is first class content all day, every day. That's my line now. That is my 17 game prediction. I bet you 90% of it is going to be accurate. 14-3 season, number 1 seed, and we'll see what we do in January. Now I broke connection like 6 times, so I hope it uploads well. I'm gonna do a regular video too, just for a backup, just in case this went haywire or whatnot. But thanks for watching. Keep God first and foremost. He comes before everything, even this. Seek Him in His righteousness, and everything else in your life will fall into place. I feel that I'm a living testimony of that. I need to say that in every one of my videos. Probably start saying it in the beginning. Pardon my Tourette's. Y'all have a good Thursday night. Have a good Friday and a good weekend, guys. Schedule is out. Can't wait. Rookie camp starts tomorrow. We done signed all of our rookies. And training can't come fast enough. Week 1 can't come fast enough. So, all right, DC Nation. I catch y'all later. I'm out.